And hello everybody, Do It Right Tech Tips here, coming at you with another tech video. So today we're going to be looking at this 2018 15-inch MacBook Pro. So this was the year right before Apple switched out their keyboard to an upgraded one to solve many issues that they were having since the 2016s with the butterfly keyboards. So this one of course has pretty decent specs. It's my personal driver, has the touch bar, the digital escape key. Whether you like it or don't, it's up to you. It works for me, so I'm happy. So this has a 2.6 gigahertz Intel Core i7, so 9 megs of cache. That's a 12-thread 6-core processor, so it does pretty good. And it has AMD Radeon 560X graphics. So 4 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM, VRAM I should say, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. So this is a pretty screamer of a computer, laptop I guess you could say. People have been having issues with them overheating, stuff like that. I haven't had any issues. It does get hot if you're doing high things, such as running Adobe Premiere Pro or Photoshop, whatever. It does do that. But other than that, really it doesn't do anything bad. It's a great computer. Battery life could be a little bit better, but hey, for this type of caliber of a computer, it's excellent. But that's not really what we're focusing on today. What we're focusing on is how good does this computer compare to my $1,200 desktop computer. Now I built that in 2016, and I'll go over the specs when we get over there. But first of all, what we're going to be comparing is Cinebench. Alright, so my desktop computer has an Intel Core i7 6700K, has 16 gigabytes of RAM, GDR4, MSI, NVIDIA GTX 1070, 8 gigs of VRAM, so it's good. And it has the 6700K, it's a Skylake 2015. It's overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz on all cores, of course, 4-core 16 thread, and it's running on a little measly Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, so not a water cooled, nothing fancy, just a simple air cooler, and it keeps it below 80 degrees on maximum load, so it does get a little bit loud, but hey, whatever. It's a $30 solution. Don't need to throw anything more when I'm probably going to be getting rid of it and upgrading. I could just upgrade it, but I really want to have those features such as Intel Optane support and faster read and write speeds on those SATAs. So anyways, we're going to load up Cinebench here and see how much horsepower we really have under the hood, and see how this Intel Core i7 stacks up with our i7 6700K. So we're going to run the test and I'll see what we get. So it's here, it's starting, and I'll speed up the footage so that way you guys don't have to watch this. So we just finished up the score, and we got 2,397. So just above, well not just above, quite a bit above the i7 6700 HQ, which is the mobile variant of our i7 6700K. And we have the i7 7700K, which just went a bit above us, just like 20 points more. So now is our chance for Big Boy over behind me to show off his skill, and we'll see what we get on that one. So let us move over there. Alright, so here we are with Big Boy over here. Let's see what she gets on running this Cinebench test. So we're going to be doing the CPU multi-core, and let's see what she gets. So I'll speed up the footage for you, so again, you don't have to sit through it. Alrighty, so it just finished up, and you can see right there, we are about even with a 6700K, which is actually a bit strange considering that this thing is overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz. So it's sort of showing you something here, that it's either throttling itself down, or it's throttling itself. It's not throttling itself, but it's just not really changing anything. The fact that overclock. So could be caused by a multitude of things, but again, I'll show you the scores on the thing. Our MacBook Pro beat our lovely beast out, which is shameful. Alright, now that we did that CPU test, now we're going to do some more standardized things, some more gaming type, alright? So I know you guys love gaming, I hope you guys love gaming, so let's look at some games on our beast right here. Alrighty, so hitting it off with Fortnite steadily, we've got a nice solid 75 FPS, which is where we've capped it at because this monitor only going up to 75 FPS. Oh no, it actually goes up to 120. Excuse me. But everything is on epic besides our post-processing. So this is going to be the same on our Mac. Everything is going to be set the same, so that way it's a fair thing. All the settings on, no motion blur, DirectX 11. We could use DirectX 12, but, you know, it's beta, so I've tried it. Anyways, Macs sort of suffer with DirectX 12, so let's just land Salty Springs here, and we're going to see how our FPS handles with going down. So as you can see up here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me adjust the camera. Yeah. So, up there we got a nice 75 FPS, dipping down lows at 65. The 1% lows are around maybe like 47, 49, and this is because we're flying in. Really, they give you a lot of rendering to do on your computer when you're rendering in. So gameplay is really fluid on this thing. Like, there is no issues whatsoever. I don't feel like there's any stuttering, nothing. There's great detail. Everything really looks good. Really, there's nothing to worry about here. I could play this all day long on this, which I do. But for real, this is a great computer running a GTX 1060. If I said 1070, excuse me. But yeah, really the 1060 really keeps it up and beats the cake, considering that this is an older thing. Now, I thought I was getting shot at. Oh, there's a guy. Oh. Okay, this guy really wants to have it, doesn't he? Let's reload the sucker. Oh, crap. Yikes. Oh, well, we died. So, that was it. So, pretty good. We're just gonna move on to our MacBook Air. I don't know why I said MacBook Air. MacBook Pro. And let's see how she does on this test, shall we? And we got some raps. Hey, whatever. Alrighty, so here we are in Fortnite. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you can hear how loud the thing is. This should be a live animation loading screen. So I'm sort of thinking that this froze up. I normally run this at medium settings, and definitely not epic settings with post-processing turned to high. So I'm thinking it was a bad idea. So we're gonna see if this loads in. I'll give it maybe another minute or so. Oh, there we go. Here we are. Okay, here. We're a bit late in. I hate playing on this type of keyboard. But hey, I mean, I wish I could see my FPS, and this mouse is really terrible. Oh my gosh. What the heck? And I don't even know what happened. Hello? We just crashed. So, officially, Fortnite is not really good on Macs. I'm going to try to get it running again on here and see if I can sort of redo it and run on lower settings, probably the medium settings, and see what we get. So I'll be right back, okay? Alright, so I'm back. So I restarted the game. We are running it now at medium settings, everything at medium, so it's not equal to our beast. I have no hopes of it being equal to it because, well, it's comparing a much lower GPU to a much higher ranking GPU that has much more adequate cooling. I don't know if you can hear the fans ramping up right now, but listen. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that, but you can hear it on my end. So we're loading in here. I turned everything down. We're still running at max resolution, so let's see how this goes. I'm hoping that we'll get in here in a second. We're looking okay, the fact that this all rendered in. Oh, there we are. Here's our loading bar. So, hopefully. The fans are screaming. Yeah, last time I opened this up and worked on it, I blew out some dust, and man, this thing gathers up dust. It's a dust hog, which is the things with the 5K iMacs and the iMac Pros. There's literally no dust shield anything or anywhere. You know, it just gets sucked in. And for most average consumers that are buying, I mean, an iMac Pro makes sense. You would know how to service it if you're buying some machine of that caliber. But an iMac, you know, many people that own it are just using it maybe at cafes or something, or just as like a regular thing, like I'm using my Mac Mini over here for, just browsing the internet, using it maybe as a storage data center. Which is what this is, because it has 3 terabytes of storage. If you want to see that video, I'll leave the link in the description for it. Maybe, if I remember. But anyways, we're loading in here. It's not looking that good. Our loading bar is all the way up, so we should be in the game in a second, I'm hoping. It's really looking like this $2,000 computer is turning out to be a piece of rubbish. No. So, I'm hoping it's not. I'm just kidding. I know it's not. I've owned this for quite a while. But let's see here. Alright, so now our loading thing is actually working, the little bubbly thingies. So I'm hoping we'll get in the game at some time. I'm pretty sure the game is already finished by now. So, and trust me, it's not my network. I'm using the same network on my computer. I tested it. We're using about... On my computer, I'm hardwired in via Ethernet. I'm getting about 120 megabytes per second, and on this I'm getting 100 megabytes per second via Wi-Fi. So there's really no difference, in case you're wondering if it's anything to do with the Wi-Fi or ping. No, it's not. I've tested this, and I've done quite a few things, so I'm 100% sure that it's not the Wi-Fi. It's this rendering in. So, let's see. Come on, I might have to cut the video for you guys because I don't want to. More cuts for me to work on, but nevertheless, we will get this done. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes later. I'm pretty sure the match is over. I've just been sitting here, so I'm just gonna deem this nothing. No. So, we're just gonna cancel that, quit out of it. Come on, don't have a seizure on me. There we go. One of the things I really love about Macs, you just hit Command Q, completely kills the task. Windows is like, oh, we're reporting this issue. Oh, we're reporting the issue. It's going to take like 5 minutes for us to close. Even on Task Manager, there's no kill task. Command Q, over. Even if it doesn't work, force quit. Force quit. Force quit the sucker out of there. That's it. Simple. Why can't Windows ever think about that? A force quit. Kill the task. Just do it, you know? I don't want to send reports to Microsoft and all that junk. So, I'm getting off topic. But anyways, what we're going to do here is now we're going to start up some Minecraft just to, sort of replenish what we've done here. I sort of messed it up. So, yeah, let's get that started. Alrighty, so we're in a Minecraft world right now. All we need to do is press function F3, and it brings us up. So we're running at 60 FPS right now. Okay, we gotta go to options, video settings. We have everything max, render distance 14 chunks. Alright, we can take it up to 16 chunks, sir. We don't have to use VSync, and everything else is the same. Alright, so now we're running about 110 FPS, 98, 116. So everything's really nice here. 76 is about the 1% lows. It really doesn't dip down further. It's generally hanging around the hundreds right now. So it's quite nice. There's no issues playing Minecraft. So in case you're worried about playing it, then there's no real issue. Just drop my sword. So, yes, go ahead and play Minecraft on this. The AMD Radeon Pro 560X, as you can see up there, runs beautifully. We're barely using up any memory, although I did allocate a little bit more. I allocated 5 gigs rather than the stock 2 gigs, but 5 gigs gives you a little bit more leeway. Anyways, this has 16 gigs, so whatever. Works great. We're running at 116, so 91, dips down. The lowest I saw was the 1% lows, were 76. So thank you, Minecraft, for running well. Fortnite did not run that well. So now let's go over to the Beast, and I'll show you how he handles Minecraft. Should be the fairly the same results because, as you know, Minecraft's quite easy to run. Alrighty, so here we have Minecraft 1.15.2, standard vanilla, nothing special, and again, we're running at about 164 FPS, 166, same exact settings if you want to check it, all got the same things, absolutely the same. It even went out to 221. Now yes, you guys may be thinking, wow, shouldn't you be able to run Minecraft, everything maxed out at maybe 800 FPS? Well, yes, but you have to keep in mind that this is a slower CPU and a slower processor, so everything just comes in. Man, they're having a party down here, boys. Man, keep pumping it. So, anyways, you can see why, but our 1% lows really aren't going down anywhere, as you can see. The lowest are probably getting, oh, there's an 88, 82, because you can see why, is because we're flying. Meaning that the world is constantly having to render in new things. Let's help this man, he took that out. So, meaning that, it's rendering in new things. So it's, constantly having to make a world, it's building a world right in front of you, so that's why. So really our 1% lows just on regular, if you were playing standard, I would say it's about probably 100 FPS. You really don't drop lower than 100 unless you're in creative mode, simply zooming through your world like I was just then. But you can see in the places that it's rendered, you can fly around all you want and you won't dip. You see 101 was really the lowest we hit. So, oh, that is the cutest little thing in the world. Oh, that's so cute. Anyways, so that was Minecraft. That was running really smoothly. And that was on the Beast with our lovely i7 7700K, 6700K, excuse me. Why are you charging at me when I don't even have anything? 6700, dang, you just got knocked out. 6700K, so overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz. So yeah, she runs like a beauty. Of course, this is comparing a desktop to a laptop. I really just wanted to focus on what it did as of, new things. So both of these machines are great. I really just wanted to focus on CPU performance, not really GPU, because obviously the GPU on the Mac is much less powerful than the GPU in our beast computer. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe the video if you did, and consider leaving a comment down below if you want to see any more videos. I got some more in mind coming up. So that's about it. I'll see you next time. Peace.